Now that our powder coat oven is built, you and I, are going to build a quick paint powder coat booth out of PVC and poly, and it's going to have a fan and filter setup. Plus, we're going to update you on some new tools. Let's go! Time to don my oldest clothes because I'll be getting purple PVC cleaner and solvent everywhere. Some of you may wonder why I'm building this instead of just buying a clear tent of some sort. Well, I had a good look and could not find the dimensions I wanted. We need good height, around 7 feet tall at the walls, so that we can easily walk upright inside, work around the hanger or racks, coat our items, and wheel a 6-foot rack through the doorway. It needs to slide through a hallway to store in a back room against the wall, collapsed to about 6 to 8 inches thick. Poly is readily available in various thicknesses and tuck tape sticks to it very well. We are going to be modifying the walls to accommodate an air filter evac system and fan, so good adhesion is essential for sealing all the openings. Also, easily repairable. From this camera's vantage point, we want the left and right sides to collapse together towards each other, so all the cross pieces, like the two at the top and bottom on the back, won't be permanently bonded together and removable. For storage, the door, which is this entire front section, unhooks at both ends of the top rail, swings inwards, and is then sandwiched between the right and left walls. Also a good idea to put down some poly to protect the floor. Incidentally, be aware that PVC solvents and cleaners will dissolve certain types of disposable gloves, chairs, containers, and remember to ventilate your work area well because the fumes are disgusting. The T-joints for the cross piece on the ceiling are angled slightly upwards to help give the ceiling a bit of a dome. The fan is going to mount inside the frame in this corner, a tight squeeze, and get screwed into place permanently. This fan has the controls on the outside. I'm going to create a sealed plastic pocket which will allow me to access them from the inside. The filters will slide into place into some custom brackets. The intake filter bracket is made from aluminum U-channel, which I'm TIG welding, but there are other ways to make it, like out of plastic trim or wood. There will be 2 high-quality filters, one up high on the left and the other on the inside of the fan. I swear, I'm not trying to induce seizures with all of this bright flashing. There we go, that'll do. The bracket is easily screwed into place with self-tapping screws. The brackets for the outlet filter will be taped right to the fan using aluminum tape. The adhesion is excellent. Use the thickest available poly for the floor, since it will see the most wear and tear. The PVC top brace for the door will also be removable so that it can collapse to the wall on the right. The walls and ceiling are better with the thinnest poly so that it lets more light through, won't be as heavy, and will collapse much more easily. The ceiling flap extending over the top of our door frame sucks down and seals tight the moment the fan is turned on. For the door, I also went with the thickest stuff. It will experience wear and tear and is weighed down with a metal tube that also acts as a bottom brace and a seal to the floor. To seal the door quick access flap, I taped a long, flat, thin metal strip to the wall and taped a series of magnets to the door flap. This strange glove thing out of poly allows me to close and seal the door flap from the inside. The interior has plenty of light and room to move. The fan is pulling hard enough and we have a decent seal everywhere so that we can see the walls being pulled in. Even the heavier poly floor is pulled up and enough air flows through the filters to trap this piece of poly on the outside. I've also fabbed up an item hanger rack out of copper tubing with oven racks above on metal wheels that fits exactly inside the oven. This allows me to hang multiple items or awkward shapes that need to be coated on all surfaces. I can still access from all sides inside the booth or spin the rack as needed. The entire rack will conduct very well and I can clamp my ground anywhere along it. The rack wheels in via these custom ramps out of reclaimed stainless. As you can see, it fits perfectly, which also makes it easier to hang items because I know they have to fit within the frame of the copper rack. I also adapted some reclaimed clothing display racks, which are easily adjustable for height, conduct well, and can fit inside the copper cage for baking simultaneously with other items. If you've seen my sandblasting video, you may remember this rotating rack that provides multiple mounting options, conducts the ground perfectly right through the bearing, and allows me to spin the items for even coating and consistent light comparison. So I'm ready for powder coating. There's no excuses left. There's nothing left to build. We're going to tackle the first parts. That's the next video. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Check out these other recent videos wherever they are. Like and subscribe. Ciao for now.